Hi guys, where is the biggest sport complex in Thailand? It's right here in Chiang Mai.
Hey guys, this is Gar and Ann from Together Somewhere. Today we're up in Chiang Mai and we're going to show you, as Ann told you in the beginning, the largest sports complex in all of Thailand. It's known under two names. Number one, Chiang Mai Sports Complex. The larger name is a 700-year stadium. This place is amazing. It was built in 1995 for the SEA Games that year. And this place encompasses many acres. It's a huge complex. We're standing right now in front of the 50-meter Olympic pool. On the other side of us is the diving pool. And I'm going to just read you a short list, actually it's a little long list, of all the things you can do in this complex. It's got one Olympic-sized swimming pool. It's got 3 indoor stadiums and one massive outdoor stadium, which seats 4,500 people. It's got basketball courts, tennis courts, a fitness gym, a golf practice area, badminton courts, a shooting range, volleyball courts, a running track, and a football field, and I probably left out a couple. So this place is really exciting to come to. If you're either an expat or a local who lives in this area, you can actually join this sports complex for a very low fee and use it as much as you want. I know when I lived here back in the early 2000s, I came to use the pool all the time. It's a beautiful pool. We're going to try to get in, go in and get a glimpse for you. And also, I wanted to mention, just behind the complex, where the mountains are, so it's that way, there's numerous hiking and bike paths. So it's not part of the complex, but if you go on that side, there's a lot of hiking and nature paths and bike paths, which you'd love to explore, I'm sure. So we're going to walk around. We're not members, so we're just going to ask if we can get in and look at these facilities, just to give you a tour around the place. And also, just keep in mind, when you are in Chiang Mai, you might want to come up here if you would like to work out. It's a great place to belong to. I'm sure there's short and long-term memberships, and let's check it out together. So we're going to take a look into the gym now. Let's check out the gym for just a minute. So look at this equipment, massive amount of weight equipment. The machines are kind of old, a little dated, but there's a lot of machines, and I see some dumbbell racks over there, so you can definitely get a good workout. And here we're looking at the complex's Olympic-sized 50-meter swimming pool. And there's a diving pool next to it. Very nice facility. And you have bleachers here for spectators. This is one of my favorite pools to swim in. Also, the national team works out here on the afternoons. If you want to feel slow, come and swim with the national team. Beautiful 50-meter pool, Olympic size. Look at all these tennis courts, and in the back you can see one of the 3 stadiums here. The tennis courts look beautiful. For 750 baht, you can be a member here for a year, and then you just pay a little fee when you come. Or you don't have to be a member, and you just pay about double the entrance fee, which is still nothing. I think it's 60 baht instead of 30 baht every time you come, and you can use these facilities. Let's look at some more. So behind me, you'll see the main stadium. This was used for the opening and closing ceremonies and probably some other things. Over here, there's 3 other smaller stadiums, and those were held for those were open for indoor activities like wrestling, ping pong, things like that. So we can't get in because I don't think they're used for anything right now, and if they are, they seem to be pretty much abandoned for now. So I'm now inside the main stadium. They allowed me in just for a minute for a sneak peek. As you can see, it's been kept up really nicely. Beautiful track. So I talked to one of the guys working outside. He let me go in and take some videos of what's inside the stadium. It was there for track as well as opening and closing ceremonies, and now it is being used for the local team, which is called Chiang Mai United, the local football team or soccer team. And also there's a band in there practicing when I was in, so they're probably practicing up for the next game. Beautiful stadium though, it's really kept up well, and next time I get a chance to go to a Chiang Mai United game, I'll be here. And this looks like it's a go-kart track. I'm not sure whether this was used during the SEA Games or whether it was just put in afterwards. So we're in the shooting building. This is where the shooting competition was. It looks like the building's been closed down, but it's funny. It looks like some locals have come by to practice their shooting on this barrel. Glad I wasn't here then. This is a football practice field. Obviously the finals were held in the stadium, but this looks like where all the preliminary matches were held, and it's a beautiful green area. It looks like maybe local teams as well as you know, just people that love soccer or football come out here to practice. Yeah, you don't get to see that much green grass in Thailand very often. What's this sport called?
Petong.
Taetong?
Petong.
Okay. And the object is to hit the ball with the ball?
Yeah.
So,
Hard.
sounds like a very Asian sport. I've never heard of it. It's hard though. Ooh, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I could never do that. Anyways, guys, we're now in the back of the 700-year stadium. And what we're looking at is a little reservoir back here, and behind the reservoir you get some hiking trails and biking trails. I'm not really sure whether it's part of the facility here, but it's well known that if you go in the back, there's a lot of places where bikers and hikers can meet up and just take on one of these trails. There are several trails there, and it's on the backdrop of the mountains. You can see the mountains over here if you look. So some of the trails go up towards the mountains. Very scenic. You got to come here. I would highly recommend coming to this facility if you're a tourist and just check it out. And it definitely, if you want to work out, great place to come work out. Again, I've used the swimming pool and the weight room before, and it's so cheap and it's just fun to spend half a day here. If you're just in a hurry, even an hour. It's just fun. It's not that far to Chiang Mai. It's probably 5 kilometers from the center of Chiang Mai. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Ann and I have enjoyed showing you around. Okay guys, on the way back from the sports complex, we came upon this area with sheep grazing. and you can pull in and you can walk around and play with the sheep, or at least get close to them. There's also a great bicycle path out here, and it's all right at the steps of Doi Sutep. It's just a little out of town, like the sports complex. So we're gonna walk around and make sure we don't get bitten or trampled by one of these sheep. Neither of us have much experience hanging out with sheep, but we're gonna check it out. And there's also a sheep cafe down there that we might go to just to quench our thirst in a few minutes.
Have so many sheep here. See? And the cafe is right there. And you have a walking path or just over there. We will check it out.
Look at that kid petting one. Maybe we can pet them.
Oh.
I've never pet a sheep.
Maybe they're being oh, look at that. They're all leaving.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
someone.
look at that. They're all leaving. Yeah, what's going on? Oh, they just put food in that tray. How can they know that? Okay guys, we hope you like our tour of the sport complex. If you like this video, please give us a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe. And we will see you again together somewhere in the next one. Bye! Bloopers!
Ooh, look at that little locust shell there. I haven't seen one of those since I was a kid. Is that a snake?
No.